the immortal. Where am I? Huh? Huh? What? The time ring.
Allow me to refresh your memory. You mortals dare to defy a god?
Vanish!
I failed.
No, you have just begun.
But how did I survive?
When you followed that boy Trunks through the time stream, your body's presence was permanently imprinted into the time stream itself. No matter what happens to you, you will always end up back here. Unless the entire time stream is destroyed, of course. Even Erasure can't stop you.
I see. So it's like I thought. Those copies generated of myself came from the time stream.
Precisely.
This is the Goku Black Revenge Dragon Ball fan manga by Rising Fist and Blackbird Studios. You guys knew after I went backwards and did my reaction to the Omni Goku Dragon Ball fan manga, I had to go back to this one. And I gotta say, it starts out great. I think it's extremely clever and creative to have the entire timeline copy element for the different versions of Goku, Vegeta, and Goku Black be all derived from the fact that Goku Black made copies of himself during the fight in Dragon Ball Super is just a stroke of genius. It makes a lot of sense. In universe, it explains something that not only didn't really need to be explained, but at the same time it actually kind of did. Like, how the hell did he make all those copies of himself? So I'm glad that we're getting so much of what's already built into Dragon Ball Super as lore into this Dragon Ball story.
Zamasu, I admire your dedication. You're a creator, and yet you seek to destroy due to the strength you have in your resolve. But unfortunately, you are no destroyer. Not yet, at least. How would you like the opportunity to destroy Trunks and the new timeline he has generated, and in the process unlock the power of a destroyer?
A destroyer, you say? I would love nothing more. But how is such a thing possible?
Worry not, Zamasu. Your resolve can grant you great power. You feel absolutely no guilt for your actions, due to how powerful your belief in your ideals seem to be. You can use that to generate pure destruction by tapping into the true nature of the sands.
I see now. So the thrill of battle is it? Anger? Pain?
First, you will go and learn a technique created by the Northern Kai of Universe 7. It's only fitting that you learn this technique. As a Kai yourself, it holds the key to unlocking your hidden potential. Son Goku used this technique against you in a desperate attempt to stop you.
That technique. Kaioken! Thanks again, King Kai. So that's how it was.
I personally really like the build up to the evil Supreme Kai of Time. I think that his introduction with Goku Black makes a lot of sense. He's searching for another Kai, trying to basically mess up with the timelines. It's a huge hater move to give Goku Black another way to mess up a timeline that Trunks generated through the Goku Black arc, and then giving him the skills to be able to accomplish what he couldn't do in the Dragon Ball Super anime. I think that the direction they're going, and kind of what I've already already seen hinted at in the Omni Goku Dragon Ball fan manga is that he's going to be getting Ultra Ego, trying to access that destroyer power. How Kaioken fits into it, to me, I don't know if that makes the most amount of sense. I'm willing to see it. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's happening next. But Goku's body should already be able to kind of use Kaioken, or at least remember it in some sense. So it probably should be really easy as Goku Black goes to King Kai's planet to learn or relearn, or just to pick up the technique because he already knows it.
But only you can use it to tap into your true potential.
Do you have the ability to travel freely through time?
I am time.
What?
The Black Time Ring will now absorb the time distortion produced as you travel through time, and use that energy to continue traveling. I have set your first destination. When you are finished, you will return here before facing Trunks.
Who are you? And why all the generosity?
My job is a big one. I can use all the help I can get.
And that is?
The Hakai Shin of Time!
The Hakai Shin of Time?
So every single time that any character in Dragon Ball has traveled through time, they have caused a time distortion, messing everything up, making parallel universes, and just feeding off a disruptive amount of energy. That's why the gods of destruction, angels, they don't allow traveling back and forth through time. With the Hakai Shin of Time giving Zamasu a black ring that feeds off that distortion, he can basically cause a wave of bad timelines, a wave of distortion and distorted timelines, and feed off of them, so he doesn't have to like pull back to the same universe that he was originally. He can just kind of keep going, meaning that the Hakai Shin of Time gave him probably one of the most powerful artifacts in the Dragon Ball universe, something that nobody really can stop or break. And having the Hakai Shin of Time be in the story as he was in the Omni Goku story means that I would imagine the Supreme Kai of Time is in this story as well.
With your power, Trunks, and your counterpart unlocking his true potential, our universe is in good hands.
I'm happy to hear it. That's good news, Supreme Kai.
Beerus freeing the old Kai from the Z-Sword was a major blessing. Not to mention sealing away that nasty Zamasu inside and reinforcing the sword. We are truly blessed.
Yes, and this sword isn't going anywhere. I'll never let something like that happen again.
So I would imagine this is the Trunks from our timeline, and he has the Z-Sword, but the Z-Sword in this timeline was used by Beerus to break it and release the Elder Kai, and then Zamasu came into the picture, having Beerus have no other choice but to seal him away into this sword, which is a different way of defeating Zamasu. I guess it's a far more creative way than just, you know, hitting a button, having the Omni King show up and solve all your problems for you. But I do like that we finally get some explanation as to the timeline that Trunks infiltrated, because he doesn't belong to this one.
Age 762, the planet of the North Kai.
So this is the Northern Kai world. You there! I'll only ask once. Does the North Kai reside here? Hey! What's going on? Hey, Bubbles! Where are you? Come on out! Who are you? It's beneath me to say this, but I'm your newest student. My newest student. That's a good one. What are you laughing about? Does it look like I'm joking to you? No, of course not. So, you're the North Kai, also known as King Kai. This reminds me of my days of seclusion as a Kai. waiting for guidance, wondering if there was any meaning to what I had seen across the galaxy, wondering if mortals could be more. And then Gowasu showed me the truth. Mortals are irredeemable. King Kai, I've come to learn your technique. King Kai's fist. You will teach me, or suffer the consequences. Nothing to worry about. Nah, I can teach you, no problem.
This is the only part where I don't really believe that this is exactly what would happen in this story like this. With Goku Black entering King Kai's planet, I feel like King Kai would recognize that he looks identical because he is Goku. Besides the clothing, the staring, and, you know, the ring and the earring, he is essentially Goku. So King Kai would know that that is Goku, and he'd probably have something to say about it. I'm hoping that he does at some point. I don't think that he would give in to teaching an evil version of Goku, because I feel like, knowing King Kai, knowing how much he focuses on Universe 7, even though Goku Black is from a future, a different timeline that doesn't exist, I believe that King Kai would at least know of Goku Black's incursion into Universe 7, confronting Beerus, Whis, Goku, and Vegeta before he got pulled back.
Okay, Trunks, I think we're done here. You're set to go. Sorry that it took a while.
What? Really? So, old Kai, how do I tap into this new power?
Well, that Super Saiyan thingy you guys use is triggered by rage, yes? Just use that. Fire it up just the same.
Ah!
Yeah! Careful now, that's a lot of power! Amazing! Wow. Yeah, next time give me a warning.
Incredible. So, how about it, Trunks? Care for a little sparring session? Well, only one Trunks can come out on top. I'm game.
This is a very creative way of having both Trunks exist and not just be identical counterparts to each other. We have one Trunks that knows the Rage transformation, or Super Saiyan Rage is what I believe it was going around as. Is essentially just Super Saiyan with a hint of Super Saiyan Blue in there. He has that transformation. He also has a Z sword that is housing Zamasu now, so he replaced his old sword with this new one. Now we have a Kai in training Trunks that essentially gets the Gohan treatment. He gets all his hidden and latent abilities completely unleashed, meaning that it's basically Mystic Trunks, which is something that I think is really cool and unique to this story.
King Kai, you have done a great service to the gods, and for that, you have my utmost gratitude. Enjoy your short existence. Farewell. No! What have I done? I can't let my mistake destroy the universe! Huh? I've been a coward, but no more! Foolish God. Perhaps I've been too lenient with you. Here, you can have this back.
Alright, I don't think that King Kai would be a coward like this. This is something that I feel is at the core of King Kai. Yes, he's very cautious. Yes, he was trying to make sure that Goku didn't face off against Frieza because he knew what Frieza could do essentially, but he has trained so many warriors. He's a master. He has trained Goku. He has let Goku destroy his planet just to save Cell, or at least he didn't have a choice, but still, he has lived without a planet, completely dead for many years before he got wished back. So I feel like King Kai would have attacked him like this with the Spirit Bomb first, and then he would have just maybe threatened Bubbles with it. Maybe he would have threatened Earth. Maybe he would have threatened Universe 7. He says, if you don't train me, I will destroy Universe 7. If you do train me, I will leave Universe 7 out of this, but I will still continue on with my plan. So I feel like this is a little bit out of character, although it was really cool to see King Kai like actually fight, you know, for what he did, because I've never seen that before ever.
So, I take it that you can travel through time with ease.
Yes. Now to visit that filthy mortal.
Before you go, I have a warning.
Huh?
There's one being who poses a threat to you if you manage to unlock your power. If Xeno erases you, you will just end up back here, copied by the time stream. However, there is a being that can prevent your rebirth. Beware of the warrior in white.
The warrior in white?
Man, it looks like you've become as strong as me without any help, huh?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's going to take a nasty foe to take these two down.
Yes. It's like they are the gods and we are just here to witness their power. Sometimes I wonder if it's the destiny of mortals to surpass the gods. This is madness.
That's precisely the point of our jobs as gods, Kibito. Mortals will inevitably surpass us. We must hope that with time they choose to use their power wisely.
Burning attack!
I love the explanation, which goes against everything that Zamasu and Goku Black really think about the mortals, that they will eventually surpass us. And it's nice to see Kibito back. Kibito is one of my favorite characters from Majin Buu arc, and the fact that he got fused and permanently fused with the Supreme Kai only to really just be a mouthpiece for the Supreme Kai and completely erase everything that Kibito was, to me I didn't like, but it's nice to see him here because remember, he was the one that was the most like, this is the Supreme Kai. You need to show him respect. We are the strongest warriors. We're the strongest out of all the gods. We are gods. But now he's thinking, okay, these mortals are going to surpass us at some point. It's just a matter of time. And the Elder Kai 100% supports this. But that burning attack duo, yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's enough for now. Say, Trunks, have you learned any cool techniques in this timeline? Oh, now that you mention it, this weird guy in a devil's outfit showed up looking for work. Said he wanted to be a business tycoon. Mom has been wanting to focus on the business again, but she gave him some startup money. Instead, he was so happy that he taught me a technique that's supposed to destroy others with the evil in their hearts. Hopefully we never need to use it.
Well, well. Nice to meet you again, Trunks.
Goku Black? But how can this be?
Yes, I was like you at one point. I did not understand the depth of my power, but I have been enlightened. Two mortals, and twice the sin.
Okay, Black. If you truly believe in the depth of your own power, then I'm sure you wouldn't mind taking this head on. Ah! I don't get it. But Black, you're pure evil.
Precisely. Being pure of heart isn't just about being all goody-goody. Evil is doing wrong knowing it's wrong. Pure evil is doing wrong believing you are right with all your heart. A corrupted goody-goody. His heart is pure, but his intentions are not. In Black's case, he does not have an evil thought because his resolve is so strong. He believes he has the moral high ground, to the point his heart is pure and free of evil thoughts.
That was pretty funny. I thought that was perfect timing. As soon as he says that he learned that technique from one of the enemies from Dragon Ball, and he was going to use it to, you know, destroy the evil in someone's heart, or destroy somebody that is pure evil. Goku Black shows up and then he uses the technique, like even smirking at the other Trunks like, hey, I mean, I got this technique, I'm gonna use it. But the explanation as to what makes somebody purely evil from the Elder Kai makes a lot of sense, that Goku Black is so devoted, even though his heart is pure, he still thinks that all his intentions and everything is for the right cause. He is completely corrupted mentally and devoted into his cause, which is exactly what the Hakaishin said, the reason he ended up recruiting him and sending him on this mission, because he knows what Goku Black is all about.
Is that not enough evidence for you, Trunks?
Hold on there, mister. Trunks has a pure heart too, but unlike you, his intentions are pure. Heed my warning. A pure heart with impure intentions may see progress. He may conquer the world, but he will always suffer in the end. Only a pure heart with pure intentions will triumph.
Ah, yes. Justice for the mortals, is it? You forget, old Kai. My justice is divine! Huh? Fools. What trickery is this? That Trunks, he's not even a Super Saiyan. I see. So that's where the new Zamasu is sealed away.
Trunks!
I think it's pretty funny that the Elder Kai basically just called him a loser. Like, you will always try to do evil, so you will always lose. Like, Goku Black, you're just a loser, man. You ain't gonna win. You're never gonna win, no matter what you're doing here, which we already seen kind of in the Omni King Goku video, which if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, I would probably watch it after this one. This is the beginning. I'm almost doing these like these are prequels essentially, since we already know what happens next. But yeah, this is pretty cool so far. I am really appreciating the fact that it's Goku Black and not Zamasu, not a merged Zamasu. It's actually Goku Black, which is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. So this is really cool to see. I would be so scared that Z Sword would break against any attack. And Trunks, I mean, it must be sturdier than what we think, but Trunks is a little bit ballsy by using it to defend against an attack like that and using it as defense, because one break and that thing will unleash Zamasu as well.
It seems I underestimated you mortals yet again. But no matter how powerful you are, you cannot win this time.
Now, it has been stated that both of these Trunks are about the same level of strength and power, like they are equal, but that still, it doesn't make sense to me, because of the fact that even when Trunks was in Dragon Ball Super, he was only at this level against Goku Black in his Rage form. He was only able to kind of go toe-to-toe with him in that form, but besides that, he can't do that in normal form. He can't do that in base. Now, the new Trunks, the Kai Trunks, that one's a little bit iffy because he has been unleashed and he could have the same level of potency in his attacks and abilities and potential that Gohan has, so he's a little bit more up in the air. But the other Trunks definitely not. He should not be able to go toe-to-toe with Goku Black in his base form, not at all.
What in the world is that? It's like a cut in the fabric of space and time. That must be the dimension the Kai used to travel through time.
An army of Goku Black clones? Where are they coming from?
So is you again, Trunks. You're the reason I'm immortal and merged with time itself. You committed the mortal sin of using the time machine before my very eyes. My time ring reacted and followed you here, Trunks. When that happened, my body was exposed to the time stream, and my presence locked in a suspended state as the time stream flowed through me. This is why your efforts are futile, Trunks. Call whoever you want, even Zeno. I will always return. Let's see how long you can last against an army of gods. Yes! Your pain is your fate! Destiny is on my side, Trunks!
You know, Shin, it's the job of the Kaioshin to intervene when the balance of the universe is at stake. But sir, what could I possibly do? Use your head, boy. Or should I say, your ears. Your Potara. Oh, right.
This is going nowhere! No matter what I do to those guys, they just keep coming back for more! Supreme Kai!
Trunks, quickly.
This is...
There isn't much time. Put that on your ear and...
Helping a mortal sin? You call yourself a Kai?
You know what this story reminds me of? It reminds me of Resurrection of F. You have the heroes hanging out on the planet, just chilling, relaxing during peacetime, and then you have a force of nature, an evil villain from their past who is bent on revenge, comes to their planet and attacks them, only for the gods to watch on from the sidelines. The only difference here is that the Supreme Kai and the Elder Kai are trying to assist the mortals, but that's something that I don't think that Goku Black should let happen twice. Remember, he's already faced off against a Potara fused warrior, so he should know that that is probably their go-to when it comes to this battle. Like, he needs to put an end to that. And the way that I've seen Goku Black and just Zamasu in general, they are very deliberate and they understand what a threat is and when a threat needs to be taken down. They're not like, oh, let's wait for you to get stronger and then I'll fight you. No, they will take you down right then and there. So he should take him down. In this instance, they're dogpiling on the Supreme Kai. He should be dead by now, but they should be able to take down whoever has the Potara earring before they fuse.
I am more of a Kai than you'll ever be, Zamasu. Kai.
Damn it! These guys are tough!
Trunks, catch!
Got it!
Kai!
Huh? You sinner! You just made a grave mistake! You fool! This is the ultimate sin! Merging with yourself from another time as a mortal!
I see where Goku Black is going with this because, I mean, they're practically related, so they're fused together. So Supreme Kai basically made them fuse together into one body. So I could see where Goku Black is, I can see where he's coming from. That, yeah, this is the ultimate sin, if you catch my drift of what you're doing. and I think Goku Black is going to put him down. But let's go back to the sinful and complete abomination that is this new Trunks. He looks cool. Looks just like the Trunks that we used to have back in Dragon Ball Z. So if that long hair stays, then I'm here for it.
You're pathetic. All this over a superiority complex? I admit I broke your rules, but I didn't do it for me. That's something you can never understand.
Your own survival was not a priority. You mortals are all the same. You will always find an excuse for violence amongst each other.
You don't deserve to wear his face. Goku never fought because he wants to hurt people. He always wanted peace.
I just want to fight strong guys. I'm here to get stronger. Ha! That Saiyan is no different than the Barbary. You're all barbarians.
The Barbary, you say? The Saiyans and the Barbary both easily fall victim to their egos. But those creatures are slow learners. Sure, they could be better, but under your rule, Zamasu, that would never be allowed to happen. Even brute creatures like that can change over time. You say you had full access to time, yet you didn't check on the progression of mortals. Are you that blindly driven by pride, or even a small look into the past?
Kaioken times 10! Still no Super Saiyan? You cocky mortal! I can't stand this anymore!
I don't need it. You're through.
Now perish! Huh?
Damn it! You monster!
Huh? What is this?
Trunks has now awakened the beast within. What will transpire as the battle continues? Find out on the next episode of The Return of Goku Black.
So what Rising Fist and Blackbird Studios are saying is that from the unlocking of the hidden potential that the Elder Kai did, that is where we essentially get the Beast Gohan transformation. That's the core of it, and that is why Trunks is able to do it. Trunks going against, or this new version of Trunks going against Goku Black like this, it is believable just because on the multiplying factor of the Potara earrings. At the same time, we have a Mystic Trunks mixed with a Dragon Ball Super Raging Trunks. So it is believable that even in that base form, he could still go to toe-to-toe with a Super Saiyan Rose transformation. But going into Beast form, this is going to completely destroy Goku Black. There's no way that he can compete with this transformation. Now, I'm pretty sure the Elder Kai is still alive. We did see a hint of the two Mai still being alive in the Omni King Goku special. But I want to see how this ends, so let's go ahead and jump into the next video as soon as possible. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.